That smells fantastic, Sugar Plum.
I didn't make it. He did.
Again? My ex-boyfriend's ghost isn't haunting us.
You never technically broke up, so he's not your ex. It only ended because he died. And neither of us made the coffee, so unless a burglar broke in while we were sleeping, didn't steal anything, but set up the coffee machine just to be nice, it had to have been Steve's ghost.
Please, stop it, baby. Hey, we need to do something about that mattress. I can't keep waking up every morning with a sore back.
That's a good excuse to get a massage.
We're getting one this weekend.
Maybe we should think about it before we spend that much on a big ticket item.
Why? We can afford it, and they come with like a 15-year warranty.
Mattresses last 15 years? Maybe we shouldn't.
You don't think we'll be together in 15 years?
I think it's weird to assume that.
Harris, I once loved Steve, and I'll always cherish his memory, but I'm with you now.
Not in his mind. He's always telling me about how passionate you two were together. How did Steve take his coffee? I bet he liked it light and sweet.
Okay, well, I'd invite you to join me in the shower, but I don't feel like listening to you complain about how 3 people can't fit in there.
I miss the taste of coffee.
That's surprising. Considering you're a ghost, I figured you wouldn't need to worry about having to stay awake.
I still get those residual headaches from not having caffeine.
You need to find somewhere else to haunt. You are ruining your ex-girlfriend's current relationship, and I don't think you want that on your conscience.
Sarah's not technically my ex because we never broke up. The only reason we're not together is because I died. She used to say there was no one else who could make her laugh the way I did. And I'd like to think she was also referring to the future.
Just the other night I had her laughing so hard that wine came out her nose.
By the way, it was used at the timer on the coffee machine. I can't touch things. I'm not a poltergeist.
Yeah, I did that last night. I need to get ready for work.
Maybe I'll join you.
Please don't.
Great. See you at the office in a few.
You can't haunt me there. Can you? How come I've never seen you?
Just because I haven't been there yet doesn't mean I won't be there today. I'll relax. I can't actually leave the neighborhood I'm haunting. Is that fair trade?
Did I miss the memo that said we didn't have to be in here until around the time someone would normally sit down to a late brunch?
Why rush? We haven't had any work to do in 3 years.
You know, I can't decide what's worse, having to work here or coming in every day with absolutely nothing to do. Oh, are we keeping you awake, sir?
Bono's birthday last night. I didn't get home till 5 this morning.
The only way you were at Bono's birthday was if you were sweeping up after the guests. Only one email reminding me that next Friday is casual dress.
So we're getting paid to wear jeans. Could be worse.
Last June, the CFO asked me for some org charts. He canceled the request when he realized he meant to send it to someone else. Maybe I'll do those and be proactive.
Look busy, everyone. You never know when someone important might come by.
Nobody important ever does come by. Your own boss hasn't spoken to you in over a year.
But that's exactly why he might pop by at any moment. The element of surprise.
I'll put some crackers on the ground by the elevators in case he comes, and we'll hear crunching if he steps on them.
Global Tech is the world's 9th largest corporation. If I play my cards right, someday I could be a fantastic middle manager.
You're already a middle manager.
Yes, but I could be the greatest middle manager in the history of Global Tech. Stay sharp.
like this desk.
Nobody ever bothers us. You want to be a screenwriter? You have 8 hours here every day you could spend writing.
Well, it's hard to concentrate when I'm worried that someone important might stop by.
Want to look at the wine list?
No wine for me.
I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. It was smart of me to order the sea bass like the chef recommended.
I'm 16 weeks.
Hey! Oh my god, that's so exciting.
These guys cannot hold their liquor, huh?
Tatiana's pregnant.
Oh, then she probably shouldn't be drinking.
The polite thing to say is congratulations.
Oh, right, sorry. All the best to both of you and to the little baby, as long as it doesn't grow up to be a middle manager at some global corporation.
My best friend is having a baby. This isn't an Occupy Wall Street rally.
The only thing that matters to us is that the baby's healthy.
I agree.
Oh, I want one so badly. I'm just afraid, you know, with my career. Don't you want to make a baby with me?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to acknowledge it or support it in any way.
We can pretend to make one later.
I would love to. You know, it's hard with Steve in the room making fun of everything I do.
There's.
What are you talking about, Steve?
Steve's ghost lives in our apartment.
Come on, man. I know you're a not duck, but even you're not crazy.
Garrett's being rude. You're not serious.
No, I'm serious. I know it's hard to believe. Even Sara can't deny it. How else would I know about the time that Steve wanted to have a threesome with you and the yoga instructor?
Please stop talking about our private life in front of my friends. And I don't know how you know that. I probably told you.
Well, you know what? It could happen, okay? The other night when I came really quick, it was because the ghost of a stripper was showing me her tits at the same time.
That's disgusting.
Well, no, look, when I was in junior high and my grandma walked in on me jerking off, that was just a ghost giving me a rub and tug.
Okay, I'm going to apologize on behalf of Garrett.
Joke.
Harris, you don't need to feel inadequate because of Steve.
I don't. He's really there.
Well, listen, we loved Steve, so we've been talking about naming our baby after him.
Oh, that would be so wonderful. Oh, a nice tribute to Steve. I've been very bad tonight, and I think I need you to punish me.
Maybe I could just give you a stern warning and a disapproving glare.
I want you to give me a spanking. Come here and show me who's boss.
In a relationship where the man and woman are equal, it's not really about any one person being in charge.
I give it 50-50 she's faking it just to make you happy.
I knew you would do this.
Yeah, baby, I know it turns you on when I do this.
You know, I used to leave her so breathless she couldn't even speak. Maybe if you're nice, I'll teach you how to please her sexually.
Just go away!
What?
What?
Did you just tell me to go away?
I was addressing my own self-doubt and the residue of the outside world that's encroaching on our lovemaking and getting in the way of my passion for you.
We had a lot to drink tonight, and I'm sure you're tired. Don't worry about it.
Aren't you a little young to be having this problem?
If you only knew how much I want you. There's a lot of annoyances that get in the way.
It's okay, baby. I'm tired too. We'll make up for tomorrow, okay?
Well, till then we'll have the memory of Tuesday to tide us over. Remember, you told me that night it was the best sex you'd ever had?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know, you really should stop eating so much processed flour and sugar. They're clinically proven to harm your ability to have and maintain an erection.
You know what is harming my ability to have and maintain an erection is every time that me and Sarah have sex, I turn my head and there you are.
It's fun to throw you off balance.
Listen, I appreciate that you still love Sarah, but I live here now. She and I are in love with each other.
Are you sure you don't want any pointers, though? You know, sometimes I'm not even sure you know where the clitoris is.
Appreciated? Not necessary.
I've never seen her lose control with you, like the time she and I went away for the weekend to Cape Cod.
Trust me, she likes what I do.
After we finished having sex, her knees were shaking so much she couldn't even walk for 10 minutes. I guess I'll go pretend to make a sandwich and not be able to eat it.
Can't I even have any peace in my own home on a Saturday morning?
Oh, just one sip and I could die happy. Oh, wait, I'm already dead.
If you don't stop bothering me, I'm gonna have to move out.
I'd even settle for the flavor crap you buy with the beans already ground.
I'm gonna go pick up some bagels and lox. Thanks for destroying my life.
How do you think I feel? I can't even have decaf. No way! It's like we have the same favorite bench.
I said I wanted to be alone.
You think you're the only one with problems? I love Sara. She'd still feel the same way about me if you hadn't come along.
She can't even see you. Besides, do you know how difficult it was for her to get over your death?
I had to watch her be miserable for 2 years, and I couldn't even comfort her.
It's hard watching someone you love suffer and you can't help them.
Watched her cry every night. I caused that pain.
It wasn't your fault. You happened to be walking by that construction site when the scaffolding collapsed.
An anvil crushed me. Like a fucking Roadrunner cartoon.
If it hadn't actually happened, I'd never believe it.
I lost everything that day.
Sarah's never understood what you were doing in Midtown on a Sunday afternoon. You were both supposed to visit her mother, but you told her you needed to stay home and get some work done instead.
You, promised not to tell?
No.
I went to get a rub and tug at one of those Asian massage places.
You cheated on Sara?
Only once. In a while. But it doesn't mean I didn't love her.
You're an asshole. You ruined 2 years of her life for a hand job.
Think I don't regret that? I'd rather die than cause her any pain.
You idiot! You did die!
Fine, punish me twice. Forgot your bagels.
We're still a big jerk.
This one's great. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
terrace?
Terrace, yes, exactly. A little out of your range, but I think we could make it work. Okay.
Do I have cancer?
Honey, no, this is Pauline Karachnik from Karachnik Realty.
You're making me move out because I lost my erection last night?
Harris, sit down.
It's nice to meet you. Sarah's been gushing about you the whole time.
Gushing's a weird word. I feel like I should call a plumber.
Don't fuck this up, dummy. You're about to get your wish. You'll be waking up every morning in your new home next to the most beautiful woman who ever lived, We'll all be stuck here, listening to some transplants from the Midwest tell their brats with fake waspy names to finish their soy nuggets.
Harris, I owe you an apology. It was totally unfair to ask you to move into the apartment that I used to share with my now dead former boyfriend.
Did you know Madison's a made-up name? It didn't even exist until the movie Splash came out in 1984, but it was the second most popular girl's name in 2001.
We can sell this place and get a new one together. I know Pauline has some great listings in Manhattan, and now you're always talking about how you'd like to live in the Flatiron District.
We have some wonderful condos in your price range in that area, and if you're willing to pay a little bit more, I'm sure I can find you your dream home.
I can't leave the neighborhood.
Who would be living here then?
Oh, I don't know, whoever buys the place. But I owe you a fresh start, and it's important that you spend your time with the people you love and you're able to make amends with them.
There'd be strangers living here. You'd never get to make amends. Sarah, I was joking the whole time about seeing Steve. I mean, seriously, a ghost?
I was starting to get the impression that you weren't joking.
Listen, the neighborhood is incredible, and you inherited this place from your grandmother. It would be a real shame to see it leave the family.
I'd love to stay, but are you sure?
No.
Harris agreed to stay and seems completely happy and at ease.
What about his problem?
3 times this afternoon.
Nice!
Yeah.
And did he...
I had to ask him, so things aren't perfect yet, but we'll see.
So, listen. Garrett was saying that if the baby's a boy, he'd like to name him Lorenz after his grandfather. You know how much we love Steve, but he feels very strongly about this.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's your baby. You should do whatever makes you happy.
Thank you.
Thought maybe you had started haunting someone else who doesn't want you around.
You saved me. Who knows who could have moved into this place?
And yet you don't seem to be showing any gratitude.
Aren't you gonna thank me for leaving you alone this afternoon?
You should be doing that every day.
What are you working on?
Screenplay. Sarah went out so I could get some writing done.
Ooh, what's it about?
I'm working on it with my best friend from college. It's a comedy.
Better ways you could have started that scene.
Excuse me?